It's your boy Ty. Welcome back to another video. I do have a recap I'm gonna work on later on my iPad, but I wanted to try doing videos on my laptop since I have a lot more space there. It'll be easier to kind of just leave that, let it save, do what it's doing while I'm doing other stuff on my other devices. Um, so I'm probably gonna do that review on my iPad just so I can make sure it's good. If I want to put reactions in and all that, I can do it. But these smaller topics that we're gonna discuss, I'm gonna go ahead and try on this laptop. We'll try to keep it small. Y'all know I'm a long-winded. By the way, y'all please go show my last Real Housewives recap some love while we're starved from another week of episodes. For what reason, I don't fucking know. I know 4th of July holidays was this week, but girl, who gives a shit? We black. It's a black franchise. We don't give a fuck. Juneteenth. The fuck? So at any rate, but y'all please go check out my recap because I made the mistake of, and I felt like the photo was not going to be algorithm friendly, but this is what Angela was giving me. She was giving me that. That's what it was giving. So I changed it to the picture of Portia and Phaedra, the infamous nudge moment. So if y'all could please go give that video some love, some likes, some shares, and repost, that would be great. With that being said, let's go on ahead and get into this article. So I was sent this by my sister. 15 vacationers arrested after coordinated theft at Davenport Wawa. This is in Polk County. According to the Polk County Sheriff's Office, store employees at Wawa on Old Lake Wilson Road reported that a large group was concealing drinks and food inside their clothing before leaving without paying. Investigators say the suspects, who had traveled to Polk County from several other Florida... That's what it is. Florida, what the fuck? What the fuck, Florida? What the fuck be wrong with y'all? Y'all can never have normal news. What the fuck? And we're staying at an Airbnb. The stolen items included Calypso drinks, brisk iced tea, a bag of Cheetos, and a package of ramen noodles, with a combined value of about $40. My God, today. Angela Natasha Quintero, Davin's Clerge, Garvin's Clerge. Oh, family's dumb. Janine Gonzalez, Berlinda Saul. What do I? They ain't got no photo. Lorendi Sinan also don't have no photo. Question mark. William Butler, Pervasia Lester, Richmond Seraphin, Jada Michael Murphy, trying to get his black card. Child. By the way, I'm just addressing how black or non-black people will latch on to black people and try to get certain street cred and stuff like that. I ain't saying that we all out here doing this bullshit. Santeria Shania Smith. The justification of Shania Smith is just funny. Okay. Sterling Hippolyte, Valencia Saul, Snyder Joseph, and Lillian Brown. Y'all, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck was y'all thinking? What the fuck? That's actually 16 people too. I don't know why the fuck they said 15. Excuse me. 15 vacationers were arrested. But there's 16 mugshots. So I'm a little confused on who posted this as well. So like I have many questions. I'm looking at the pictures. It's given Florida. It is. Between 15 of y'all didn't have fucking $40? Why the fuck are you on vacation in an Airbnb and you don't have money? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? The priorities are fucked up. I'm not understanding. Y'all didn't have $40? Calypso, brisk iced tea, a bag of Cheetos, and a package of ramen with a combined value of about $40. In between 16 people. Let's do the motherfucking math. This video about to be real motherfucking quick. Because y'all know I don't have time for the bullshit. That's calendar. I always accidentally put calendar. Fussing in. I always put calendar when I'm trying to put calculator and vice versa. I don't know why. I guess that they both start with CAL. My phone be trying to be funny. All right, 40 divided by 16. $2 and 15.50. 2.5. None of y'all had $2.50 to put together. And let's say the tax was gonna be 43. So let's even do that. In fact, let's just call it 44 to be safe. It is a gas station, they be taxing out the ass. So let's call it 45. 45 divided by 16. Altogether, y'all hoes didn't have $2.81. What the fuck? What the fuck, Florida? This is embarrassing. Of course, as we can see in the comments, you can imagine the comments. Man, you can tell someone wound up at the wrong party. Oh, Bowl Cut Billy is insane. um, Not teeth are white, bitch. Because somebody trying to be racist, somebody talking about some. If only there was a common denominator in these stories, then maybe we could identify the problem in order to find a solution. Y'all, the people who once enslaved people and fed their babies to alligators and sold tickets to a show for people to watch that, your people can't tell us shit about Jack. Jack shit, baby. Okay? All right? You hear me? Are you listening? Most violent race in the country, in the world, probably in the motherfucking universe, bitch. Aliens don't even be doing all this ghetto ass shit y'all doing. Hell, they probably don't want us anyways. Y'all, I had a theory. They were trying to say alien sightings around like the COVID times, and I think the aliens was like, don't nobody want this ghetto ass planet. Y'all can have it. I don't want to read anymore because racism, stuff like that. I got real low tolerance for that. And like I said, logistically speaking, the most violent race in the world. Yeah. No, you're not gonna. No, you're not gonna tell us shit about shit. And then we try to go do our own shit. Hello, Tulsa, Lake Lanier. So no, I don't know. No, we're not even doing that. But y'all, it's certain news that can only come from Florida. Certain news. Thank you, Linda. There's 16 people / names up there, and it says they stole a combined value of about $40. That's about $2.50 a person. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Um, Child, not come on oh my God. Not come on vacation and leave on probation. Jesus. My God, today. I can't imagine what that rental looked like when they left, child. And I'm looking and like I can talk about my people. I'm black. We can talk. It looked like what they mailed. I know that rental stank. I know it did. Oh my God. I'm gonna leave this link down below for y'all to read it though. I really don't have much more to say on it. Shout out to Florida. Continue being the armpit of America. At this point, we need to actually not demote, but we need to give them a promotion. They can't be the armpit no more. The whole thing is a ball sack, but they can't be the armpit no more. The whole country. We got this alleged pedophile sitting in the office chair, y'all. What the fuck? And one thing about it, like, people can gaslight and do all that. Oh, where's the proof? Where's the people that do stuff like that? Those type of egregious crimes, it wears on their face and they look old as shit. So, I'm just saying, we can leave off on this. We can leave off on this. That's what that looks like, y'all. That's what that look like when somebody do stuff like that. Allegedly. And I ain't paying for that ballroom, just like I ain't paying Portia for them liens on that house. All right, okay. With that being said, y'all let me know down below what y'all think of this story. If y'all have any stories y'all want me to review, let me know. Let's do better, folks. This did not have to. Y'all ain't got no DoorDash. Y'all could have did real quick when y'all was in the area. Y'all don't like $40. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think down below. I'll get back with y'all on the next.